Okay guys, we are back in time, and we are back in time exactly almost 15 years into the gaming industry. And obviously, as you can see, we are with the iconic Need for Speed Most Wanted, the first Most Wanted, which was launched back in 2005. So we are now after 15 years since this game first launched. And I say this because we have another version of the Need for Speed Most Wanted, which is the same name but a different game, which is back from 2012, I think. So 7 years ago. But here obviously this is the first one, Most Wanted, and it's I think yeah, the most iconic game of the Need for Speed franchise, the game that brought us to light, because here we can play during the day. After obviously the first Need for Speed Underground 1 and Need for Speed Underground 2, which were all in night games, which we could play only during the night, and we come into the light with the Need for Speed Most Wanted. And here, as you can see, we have the most iconic car, I think, into the Need for Speed franchise, which is the BMW M3 GTR. Although it's not the fastest car of the bunch, obviously is the most iconic one and the most remembered car by the Need for Speed fans. So obviously we are maxed out with the settings here, because if you have followed me, you know that I have bought a new GPU, an RTX 2080 Super, 2070 Super, sorry. And since I bought that, I went ahead and gone through my library of the old games, and just to give them a try and see how they plays maxed out, because I never had a GPU that I could play the games maxed out, and finally now I do. So I thought I should share this with you. And as you can see, it happens that I have a mode which gives me different, not different, but almost all new cars, current cars that we have, obviously. And as you can see, okay, let's skip this. I have the Bugatti Divo. First of all, let me show you the cars that we get with this mod, because I have enabled unlock everything. So now I have all the cars. So yeah, we have some really nice cars. So let me go to, we have the M3 old. This is a whole new car. I think this one was on the game, obviously the Clio V6. But let me show you my all-time favorite supercar, which is the Nissan GTR, which is the 2007 version, I think, for this one. And then at the top end we have some nice cars. The Skyper C8, we have the Koenigsegg CCX and the GT2 RS, which is the fastest car right now on the Nürburgring, that holds the Nürburgring record. For GT it was back then, obviously the Carrera GT F1. This is a new, I think the SLR, this one was it. Pagani Huayra BC, this is new, obviously. The iconic GTR and the Bugatti Chiron and the Bugatti Divo, as you saw there. So let's go ahead and do a race and see how this game looks 15 years after. And obviously we can max this game out, because we have the horsepower to do that. I have modified obviously the Divo to the maximum that I can modify a car. So let's take a look. Oh my god, that brings me back a whole lot of memories from this game. Okay, oh nice. So obviously these new cars into the game, I think they have replaced other existing cars, so I don't know how the performance of the Devo is going to be, but we know that the Devo is capable without any modification of doing 400 kilometers an hour, maybe even more for that matter. So with fully upgraded stuff, this should do easily more than 400, but 415. Oh, nice. Oh, we have bullet time. Oh, bullet time. Come on, come on, come on. Oh my god, I missed that. Okay, nice. Very nice. The mod I have also said that it does some changes to the graphics too, but I don't see any difference. So you guys let me know if you see any difference on the graphics. I can't see anything. Maybe the mod did not work for me. It's a very cool mod which you can use. Obviously I will leave the link on the video description so you can go ahead and download it yourself. It's very easy to do, and oh my god, I have forgotten the amount of blur that you get with high speed. Oh, and the action camera when the car flies or crashes and other stuff. And yeah, although it's a 15 years game that 15 years old game that we are playing, to tell you the truth, except from the driving feel, because it's almost too easy, too arcade, and not simulated driving. Obviously with all this speed and all these crashes, it needs to be arcade. While driving, you don't see too much of a difference in the graphics scheme of things. I mean, just look at this. It's awesome. I mean, we are 15 years back, guys. This is some cool graphics in here. And the car, yes, it's very good and very authentic to the real game. And yeah, it's really good. I'm liking it, and the amount of blur gives you that perception of speed, of boost. It really does, because these days, for example, there are some simulation games which you cannot feel too much the sense of speed, although you can increase the blur to the highest settings. Still, it does not give me the feel of the speed I am going like this one does, because also Need for Speed Carbon has this amount of blur which gives you the sense of speed, although it is a little bit frustrating sometimes because it is too much blur, let's call it this way. So it's not too pleasant always. Oh my god, what? Come on, bro, really Huara BC? So here in the engine of this car seems a V8, an old V8, American V8, so maybe they have replaced an old American V8 muscle with this car and added the skin of the Devo. And let's see what speed can we get. 422.21 I saw, I think. Oh no, I took the long road. I forgot. Oh my god, I should have used the bullet time there. I remember how frustrating these crashes were back then, because you needed to win every race to be able to progress into the game. But anyway, this game was an iconic one, as I said at the beginning, because it was the first game that brought us to light after Need for Speed Underground 1 and Underground 2, so it has, let's say, that wow effect like the Need for Speed Underground 1 had when it first launched. At least for me, it's this way. Maybe you feel otherwise, but I really do feel this way. This game really gives us that wow effect, and the story The building of the story itself was very good, getting you attached to that wonderful BMW M3 GTR, making it the main mission of the game was really good, really epic, and you never have felt on the Need for Speed franchise game such a feeling, such a connection with a car. Although that BMW may not be your favorite car, like mine is not. My all-time favorite car is the Nissan GTR, as you know, the Nismo, if you have followed me. But still, if you refer to the Need for Speed franchise, we all go back to that iconic BMW M3 GTR, because it was built this way. It was built to get a connection, and you don't have that connection in any game with any other car. Although that car may be your favorite one, you don't have a connection like you have with the M3 GTR into this game, because again, it's the main purpose of the game, getting back that wonderful car, and it's the first time that the game gives you a wonderful call to start of the game, and when they take it from you, that is so frustrating, and I lost. Okay, it doesn't matter, but it was cool getting back. Oh my god, so many memories. You just don't get how long I have played this game, and hope you have too. So yeah, that was a glimpse back 15 years back into the future. We had a retro vision, and it was a very pleasant one. Definitely, if you want to see more, please let me know. Maybe we can do a really quick roundup, or maybe walk through into the career game. Maybe I can do the whole story of the game by getting only the cutscenes, so we can have a retro back into the future with this very nice game. Okay then, that was it for today, guys. If you want more, please let me know in the comment section, and I will try to deliver. And yeah, as always, catch you on the next ride. Bye bye.